Have you ever wondered if your cat truly knows how much you love them? Unlike dogs who show affection openly, cats communicate love in subtle, mysterious ways. But here's the secret. There are 7 simple things you can do every single day that'll make your cat feel deeply loved and secure. These aren't just random tips. They're backed by science, studied by veterinarians, and proven to strengthen the bond between you and your feline friend. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to show your cat love in a language they actually understand. So let's dive in. Thing number 1. Slow blink back. Have you ever noticed your cat staring at you, then slowly closing their eyes? That's not just a tired look. It's actually called a cat kiss. When a cat slow blinks at you, they're saying, I trust you. I feel safe with you. In the wild, closing your eyes in front of another animal is incredibly vulnerable. It means you trust them not to attack. So when your cat does this, it's the ultimate compliment. But here's the key. You need to slow blink back. A groundbreaking study from the University of Sussex found that cats are more likely to approach humans who slow blink at them. The researchers discovered that this simple gesture creates a positive emotional connection. Here's how to do it right. First, make gentle eye contact with your cat. Don't stare aggressively. Just look at them softly. Then, slowly close your eyes for 2 to 3 seconds, just like your cat does. When you open them, look away slightly to show you're not threatening. Your cat will likely slow blink back, and some will even approach you for affection. This works because it mimics the way cats communicate trust in their own world. Dr. Karen McComb, who led the study, explained that slow blinking is like a cat's smile. It releases oxytocin, the love hormone, in both you and your cat. That's the same hormone that bonds mothers to their babies. So every time you slow blink at your cat, you're literally strengthening your emotional bond on a biological level. Do this multiple times a day, when you wake up, when you come home, before bed. Make it a ritual and watch how your cat starts seeking you out more often. Thing number 2. Respect their space. This might sound counterintuitive, but one of the best ways to show your cat love is to leave them alone sometimes. Cats are not like dogs. They don't always want constant attention. In fact, forcing affection on a cat can actually damage your relationship. A study published in the journal Behavioral Processes found that cats prefer interactions that they initiate themselves. When humans respect a cat's boundaries, the cat is more likely to seek out affection later. Think about it from the cat's perspective. If someone kept picking you up and hugging you when you didn't want it, you'd start avoiding them, right? Cats feel the same way. Here's what respecting their space looks like in practice. If your cat walks away from you, let them go. Don't chase them or force interaction. If they're sleeping in a cozy spot, don't disturb them just because you want to cuddle. If they flatten their ears, thrash their tail, or pull away from your touch, stop immediately. These are clear signals that they need space. Instead, create safe zones throughout your home where your cat can retreat. A high perch, a quiet room, a covered bed. These become their sanctuary. When you respect these spaces, your cat learns that home is safe and that you're trustworthy. Interestingly, research from the University of Lincoln showed that cats who have control over their interactions with humans are less stressed and more affectionate. They're also less likely to develop behavioral problems like aggression or inappropriate urination. So here's the paradox. The more you let your cat come to you, the more they will. Sit quietly, read a book, work on your laptop. Let your cat observe you. Eventually, they'll approach on their own terms, and that affection will be genuine and freely given. That's when the bond deepens. Thing number 3. Play hunt games daily. Cats are hunters. It's in their DNA. Even though they live in our homes and eat from bowls, their instincts are still wild. And if those instincts aren't satisfied, cats become bored, anxious, and sometimes destructive. That's where daily play comes in. But not just any play hunt style play. A study from the University of California found that interactive play sessions significantly reduce stress and behavioral problems in indoor cats. The key is to mimic the hunting sequence. Stalk, pounce, catch, kill. Here's how to do it right. Use a one toy, a stick with a feather, string, or small toy attached. Move it like prey, quick darts, sudden stops, hiding behind furniture. Let your cat stalk it. Let them crouch low, wiggle their butt, and prepare to pounce. Then, let them catch it. This is crucial. If your cat never wins the hunt, they'll become frustrated and lose interest. After they catch a toy, let them bite it, kick it with the back legs, and kill it. This completes the hunting cycle and gives them deep satisfaction. How long should you play? Experts recommend at least 10 to 15 minutes per day, split into 2 or 3 sessions. Morning and evening are ideal, because that's when cats naturally hunt in the wild. But here's what most people get wrong. They use laser pointers. Laser pointers can be fun, but they're frustrating because a cat never catches anything. Imagine chasing something forever and never getting it. That's stressful. If you do use a laser pointer, always end the game by letting your cat catch a physical toy or treat. Research from Ohio State University showed that cats who engage in regular predatory play have lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone. They also sleep better, eat better, and bond more strongly with their owners. So grab that wand toy, spend 15 minutes, and watch your cat transform into a happy, confident hunter. Thing number 4. Fresh water ritual. This one seems simple, but it's incredibly important. Cats are notoriously bad at drinking enough water, which can lead to kidney problems and urinary issues. But here's the thing. Cats are picky about their water. In the wild, cats instinctively avoid stagnant water because it can carry disease. They prefer running water from streams, rivers, or rain. That's why so many cats are obsessed with dripping faucets or even drinking from toilets. A study from the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that cats drink significantly more water when it's fresh and flowing. So here's your daily ritual. Provide fresh water every single day, ideally multiple times. Don't just top off the bowl, dump the old water. Rinse the bowl and refill it completely. Cats have an incredible sense of smell, and they can detect even slight changes in water quality. If the water has been sitting for hours, they'll often avoid it. Consider getting a cat water fountain. These circulating fountains keep water moving and filtered, which appeals to a cat's natural instincts. Studies show that cats with water fountains drink up to 30% more water than those with still bowls. Here's another tip. Place water bowls in multiple locations, away from the litter box. Cats don't like their water near their bathroom, would you? And keep the water bowl away from the food bowl. In the wild, cats don't eat and drink in the same spot. Why does this show love? Because proper hydration keeps your cat healthy. It prevents kidney disease, urinary crystals, and bladder infections. When you provide fresh, appealing water every day, you're literally extending your cat's life. And on a deeper level, you're paying attention to their needs and preferences. That's love in action. Thing number 5. Gentle grooming. Grooming isn't just about keeping your cat clean. It's one of the most intimate bonding activities you can share. When mother cats groom their kittens, they're not just removing dirt. They're providing comfort, security, and love. And adult cats groom each other as a sign of deep affection and social bonding. This behavior is called allo-grooming, and it's reserved for cats who trust each other completely. When you gently groom your cat, you're stepping into the sacred role. Here's how to do it right. Use a soft brush or even just your hand. Start with areas your cat loves, under the chin, behind the ears, along the cheeks. These are the spots where cats have scent glands, and rubbing them feels amazing. Brush slowly and gently. This isn't about efficiency, it's about connection. Watch your cat's body language. If they start purring, leaning into the brush, or kneading with their paws, you're doing it right. If they pull away, flatten their ears, or swish their tail, stop immediately. A study from the University of Vienna found that grooming sessions increase oxytocin levels in both cats and humans. It literally creates a chemical bond between you. Here's the key. Never force it. Some cats love long grooming sessions. Others prefer just a minute or two. Respect your cat's preferences and they'll start to seek out these moments with you. Over time, grooming becomes a ritual. A quiet, peaceful time where you and your cat connect without words. And for cats with longer fur, regular grooming prevents painful mats and hairballs, which shows you care about their comfort. Thing number 6. Soft talking. Cats may not understand every word you say, but they absolutely understand your tone. Research from the University of Tokyo found that cats can distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's. And a study in animal cognition showed that cats respond more positively to high-pitched, gentle tones, similar to how we talk to babies. This is called cat-directed speech, and it works. When you talk softly to your cat, you are communicating safety, affection, and attention. Here's how to do it. Use a gentle, slightly higher-pitched voice, not cartoonish, just warm and soft. Talk to your cat throughout the day. When you wake up, when you're cooking, when they enter the room. Say their name often. Cats recognize their names, and hearing it makes them feel acknowledged. Narrate what you're doing. I'm making dinner now. You're such a good kitty. Do you want to watch? It might feel silly at first, but your cat is listening. They're learning that your voice means good. Things, food, play, affection, safety. Avoid loud, harsh tones. Yelling at a cat doesn't teach them. It just scares them and damages trust. If you need to correct behavior, use a firm but calm voice, then redirect them to something positive. Here's why this matters. Cats are highly sensitive to their environment. A calm, soothing voice reduces their stress. And when they associate your voice with positive experiences, they'll seek you out more often. You'll notice your cat coming when you call, sitting near you when you talk, and even talking back with meows and trills. This vocal bonding deepens your relationship in a way that silence never can. Thing number 7. Bedtime routine. Cats thrive on routine. They're creatures of habit, and predictability makes them feel secure. One of the most powerful routines you can establish is a consistent bedtime ritual. Here's why this matters. In the wild, cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. But domestic cats adapt to our schedules. They learn when you wake up, when you leave, when you come home, and when you go to bed. A bedtime routine signals to your cat that the day is ending and it's time to settle down. Here's what a good bedtime